Hello everyone and welcome to our video Breaking the Cycle Understanding Indigenous Mental Health Struggles. I am Kiranpreet, a student at Pure's College of Technology, and today with my group we will understand the condition of those who really needs help. As students, we all experience stress in different ways, but today we want to challenge the way we think about stress and mental health. We often focus on our own challenges, but how often do we stop and think about the struggles of those who have it far worse? So, in this video, you will see a conversation among a group of friends, people just like me and you, talking about their own stress. But as the discussion unfolds, we will introduce a bigger reality, one that many don't talk about enough: the ongoing mental health crisis in Indigenous communities. So, watch closely, reflect deeply, and ask yourself the question we all need to consider: are the efforts being made truly enough?
I'm so done with this semester. It's like we have zero time for ourselves.
Right, it's no matter what we are doing, it's never been enough. And I feel like it's the worst luck ever we have.
And the pressure, deadlines, work is just piling up. Sometimes I feel I can't breathe.
I saw these posts about self care, but honestly, who even has time for that?
Lucky are the people who do not have to deal with this because our life is literally hardest.
Hey, I couldn't help but I overhear your conversation. I mean, I get it, stress is real. But have you ever stopped to think about other struggles? And you have ever think like the struggles that we are facing, are they really the hardest? So imagine you are waking up and you have to think about the water you are drinking. Is it really safe enough? Or maybe you are on the road and you have to think in the morning that where will you stay at night, or where will you spend your whole night, or maybe many more nights. And alongside these factors, there is one more factor: intergenerational trauma that some people have to tackle.
Wait, are you talking about indigenous communities?
Yes, Indigenous communities make 5% of Toronto population. But do you know that out of those 5%, almost 30% of the population faces homelessness, poverty, and they struggle with intergenerational trauma? Isn't it devastating?
But are not there programs to help? And anything government doing something for that?
I heard about funding for indigenous communities. There are mental health services, aren't there?
That's the real question, isn't it? Like, are the efforts being made enough? Sure, there are government programs, but look here. If efforts were truly enough, why do Indigenous communities still have the highest suicide rates? And why do Indigenous youth experience mental health struggles at 5 times the national average?
If we had a proper access to mental resources, then these numbers would not be going down instead of staying same.
I never realized it was this bad. I was thinking about stress in a totally different way.
And here we are, just complaining about the deadlines.
Listen, I'm not saying that your struggle is not real. Yes, you are suffering from a lot because you are here in different country. But like, have you ever think that if every struggle is real, still we can focus on the people who are really vulnerable and who really need support? So what if we shift our perspective from what we lack to use our voices for those who really needs the support?
So what we can do? We are just a student. How we help each other?
It starts with awareness. Like, see, here are different Indigenous-led initiatives. It starts with learning the truth and educating others. If people don't know about Indigenous community, they wouldn't change. So we have to share the stories, advocate for policies, and support Indigenous-led initiatives.
We always hear be grateful for what you have, but I never really thought about it's like this.
Maybe instead of just saying sorry, we can actually do something for that.
Indigenous mental health is not a personal struggle, it's a systemic crisis, like we can see in the reports, and unless we do something about it, it wouldn't change.
This isn't just a history.
Yes, it's happening now, yet it remains widely unspoken. We urge you to stand with us, raise your voice, and help heal the scars through systemic change. We invite you to join us in our Indigenous Healing and Resilience Act. Thank you for watching, for listening, and for being part of this conversation. But most importantly, thank you for being part of the change.